Hey, folks, here at DonBest.com with Kenny White. I'm Brian Blessing, gearing up for the Thursday night NFL game. Should be another good one. Let's send the Giants to Carolina to take on the Panthers. New York, a 1.5-point favorite. Kenny, the total on the game is 52. Before we dive into specifics, let me call on your vast years of experience, good sir. Where does this number go as the week progresses?
Usually a lot of money out of New York. I would think this could probably get to 3. Total should go up to 54.
Let's talk about the Giants. Mirror image of what they've done last year. Slow starters in the season, slow starters in games, but Eli Manning is a fourth-quarter machine.
Unbelievable game last week versus Tampa with 510 yards, Brian, 3 touchdowns, 3 INTs. They all came in the first half. Short memory, comes out in the second half slinging it around.
Bradshaw got nicked up in that game, and we a little surprised. Andre Brown actually came in, supplanting David Wilson, who was supposed to be vying for a starting job.
I've always said running backs are a dime a dozen. So Andre Brown, 3 years in the NFL, no playing time. I think he had 2 carries for Denver last year. Came out of North Carolina State, over 70 yards rushing this past week.
Listen, the Giants secondary, they made Freeman look like the second coming of Johnny Unitas. What's going on there?
I'm amazed Tampa did a nice job protecting him, and they gave Freeman a lot of time. But they're giving up 9 yards per pass. Those are terrible numbers by the Giants.
Let's move on to Carolina. We had, Cam Newton contained in week 1, but back against the Saints, dual threat. He is certainly one of the most gifted athletes in the entire league.
Well, he's a big fantasy guy. 14 rushing touchdowns last year. He gets his first of 2012 this past week. Ran the ball for 70 yards. The first week didn't run very few times. I think he had 5 yards rushing the first week. He needs to run it because he is a great running quarterback, still working on his passing game. Last year he had over 800 yards the first 2 games of the season, and then things started to really taper off. He did throw for 300 the first week as well, though, but starting to get a little bit better, I think, with his passing skills.
And let me ask you just a general question. We're going to have a Thursday night game. We're going to build up a database and have a better sample size. First week, Green Bay, Chicago, low scoring, but that was like a playoff game for Green Bay. Their defense had been called out. I don't care that there's only a couple of days preparation. Just with the weapons that are on the field, a porous secondary for the Giants, it stands to reason, even with only a couple days preparation, this is a track meet, doesn't it?
Oh, both quarterbacks can really put up points in a hurry. And Manning can help you out on the other end. He can throw an interception or 2 because he's shown he's an interception machine.
All right, we'll see how it all shakes out. It's the standalone Thursday night game. We've got you covered here at DonBest.com. Each and every game of the entire National Football League season. For Kenny White, I'm Brian Blessing. Good luck when the Giants visit the Panthers.